Hey, Sandy, I have so much to tell you right now. You better be listening to me. Did you know that I've decided to get married soon? Oh, hey, Patty. It's been a while since we last spoke to each other. Oh, yes, I heard that you were going to get married. Actually, it was Randall who told me. I just wanted to say congratulations to the both of you. I bet you're really happy that things have finally been decided about that. I'm looking forward to the wedding ceremony. Huh? What on earth are you talking about? What do you mean by you're looking forward to it? Huh? Well, I'm really confused, Patty. You just told me that you're going to be marrying my brother, so of course I'm looking forward to seeing you walk down the aisle. You're just trying to rub it in because you got married before me, aren't you? You're trying to gain more traction over me, right? You just want to show that you're better than me and show off about how you got married before me and your older brother. You think you can get away with anything just because you're the youngest sibling. Huh? What on earth are you talking about? Of course I wouldn't do that. I'm genuinely happy for you both. That's all that I'm expressing to you, Patty. Well, don't try and rub in the fact that you got married before me. It's very annoying. You get so carried away with this kind of crap, so would you please stop it? But I didn't say any of that at all, Patty. I don't think I would do that to you intentionally. I was just simply congratulating you on your upcoming nuptials. I just wanted to say that I'm looking forward to the wedding ceremony. Seeing your dress and seeing my brother all dressed up, it's going to be lots of fun. Well, you almost sound really sarcastic when you say things like that, but I guess it's okay. I'm looking forward to all the congratulations I'll get from people and their gifts to us. Oh, yes, the gifts. But I don't know how important that is compared to the entire ceremony. The gifts are just a small part of it, you know? I guess so. Also, I was meant to ask you something. So, I heard something from Randall that I didn't know until now. Is it true that you work at a foreign-based company, Sandy? I had no idea that you could work for countries outside of the United States. Oh, yes, I do. I thought that Randall might have told you before now. It's a foreign-affiliated company, so we have a lot of overseas-based clients that we do business with in my company. Oh, I see. So does that mean that you go on quite a few business trips overseas to meet up with these clients? Like, they don't come to you, you go to them, right? Oh, yeah. I can be sent on numerous amounts of business trips in a year. My company could send me anything, and I would have to go and talk to our clients. Wow, you have some cheek saying all of the things you do at your job. You really are such a show-off. I have some cheek? Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean? Don't you think you're being a bit rude right now, Patty? What? I'm just telling it like it is. You're a complete show-off. You think you're so high and mighty and that you're more important than everyone else. Why does doing all those things make you think you're so great? Do you think you're better because you work at a foreign company and earn more than my husband? Okay, Patty, you really need to hang on a minute there. Don't you think you're going a little bit too far with this? I haven't said anything of the sort up until you brought it up. Could you please stop adding things on to what you imagined I said? You're going completely against what I'm trying to say to you. I don't have any idea what you mean by that, but come on. I'm seriously not even doing anything. You're the one who thinks you're above everyone else. If you work for a foreign-based company, that surely means you earn way more money than your husband, Randall. It's obviously okay for you to get me a congratulatory gift. You're going to buy me something, right? Since I'm the one getting married really soon, I deserve a gift, and a really good one. Well, that's something that I need to decide on after I've talked to Randall. Besides, we aren't even talking about gifts. I'm trying to tell you to stop talking down to me. What the heck are you talking about, Sandy? There's obviously not a problem with you giving me money or not, since you work all the time. What's this reason that you need to decide whether or not to give me my gift? Why can't I get the money for? You getting some gift is not the problem here, Patty. Don't you see how you're talking to me? It's so rude, and you shouldn't be so horrible to me. Besides, I should be making decisions since it's important to talk about things to give, not going behind his back and giving you a bunch of money. I've got no idea what you're talking about, Sandy. Why are you even saying such meaningless and unreasonable things? I'm only just trying to figure you out as a person. Sorry, I should say well done on getting such a prestigious job. But I could do the kind of job you do, right? Well, when I was a new graduate, I worked hard to find a job as it's not easy to get one when you graduate. Luckily, I was able to find a job at this company. And I've been diligently working at the company ever since. Patty, I take my job seriously. It's not as easy as it looks, okay? Wow, so rude. You're not looking down on me just because I'm a dispatched worker, are you? Don't you dare rub your fancy job in my face. That's not what I was doing. I was just telling you I worked hard. Why are you twisting this entire conversation? It's so frustrating. I haven't said anything bad to you, Patty. Well, I disagree with that. Anyways, would you at least take some time off to attend my wedding? There's no need for you to be such a workaholic. You know that it's crazy to not take off any time while you're working, right? You should at least be decent enough to take some hours off for my wedding, okay? Look, I don't really know how important your job is in the big scheme of things, but it's time for you to put my wedding first, okay? This is your first priority. Of course I understand that. I'm not that heartless to not attend. I've got no intention of going to work when you and my brother are getting married soon. But it does depend on what time and date the wedding will be. I'll adjust my schedule so I can attend the ceremony. Of course, a family wedding should take priority and people should go to it. Don't worry about anything, okay, Patty? Well, I'm glad we're on the same page. Seems like you understand the point. Please don't get carried away too much with work. And also, can you please prepare a decent congratulatory gift for me? And of course, for my husband as well. If you want me to accept you as Randall's wife, you better do this whole thing right. I want a decent amount of money. Okay, well, I know what to do, Patty. I've been married to Randall for 3 years already, so I think I know what we need to do. Hey, there's no need to be so rude to me. I was just telling you to get it right. Are you really trying to act all high and mighty right now? Why do you always make such an effort to make me feel bad and make fun of me in general? It's really annoying, so shut up. But I didn't say anything, though. I don't understand why you're being like this towards me. You're really getting difficult to deal with, Patty. Hey, so Patty got in touch with me just a few minutes ago. She definitely had a lot to say to me and at me, to be honest.
Hi, Sandy. Why is Patty contacting you? She hasn't messaged you in I don't know how long. What did she have to say to you?
Well, she wanted to announce her upcoming nuptials to me over message, which kind of seemed weird because I thought that's something you would tell someone in person. Then she completely flipped the conversation and started dissing me about my job and wanted to talk about money, and it was just really awkward.
Ugh, she brought up money again. You've got to be kidding me. She's really getting on my nerves, you know. She's been so rude to you since we started dating. I guess she wants some kind of cash gift from you, does she? She's got some nerve asking you directly for a so-called wedding gift, hasn't she?
Well, apart from the actual wedding gift that we'll give to her and her new husband, she asked for money as well on top of that.
Are you kidding me? Is that seriously what she asked you to do? Wow, that little... She hasn't even given me back the money that I lent to her ages ago.
Right, that's true. Maybe things will calm down a little bit now that she's getting married. She might return the money to you soon? I thought that the amount of money that you gave her last time was more than enough for her to save and spend on things that she needed. I don't think it's a good idea to give her any more money since she just got a lot last time.
Well, she definitely can't pull any puppy dog eyes at me anymore to get money out of me. I'm not playing nice anymore. Do you think she'll even be able to throw a reception, let alone a wedding ceremony? It costs a lot of money to do those sorts of things nowadays. Doesn't seem like the other person is the type to have a proper job either. I don't see how the both of them can come up with the money for an event.
It doesn't seem to sink in with her. Oh, really? Is that so? How do you know that he doesn't have a job? Did Patty tell you that he doesn't have one, or are you just assuming that?
I don't quite know all the details because I heard it from Mom, and she didn't want to say too much in case Patty suddenly came home. From what I was told, it doesn't seem like there's been a gathering with either of the families, so how can a wedding ceremony happen?
That's very true. But lately there's more and more people who kind of elope or don't make a big deal about ceremonies or having families meet.
I suppose it does seem like that's the case with these two anyway. It sounds like my sister's fiancé is a bit of a cheapskate and wants to save money for other things.
Wait, what do you mean? What's he saving money for then if he's not going to put money into having a wedding ceremony and celebrating his marriage to Patty?
Well, because he wants to do that. I don't know if they'll even have a wedding ceremony or not. I guess we might not have to do much preparation then. I've always had a hard time understanding what my sister really wants in life. I really don't get the situation she's in. But I guess since she's asking for gifts and wanting money, maybe they are having a wedding. Who knows at this point?
Yeah, it sounds like she's having a difficult time of it all if she's acting up like this, but I don't want to get in a fight with her over money and that sort of thing.
Maybe she's just giving you a hard time because she wants to collect as much money as she can. I don't know, to be honest. The ceremony itself won't cost that much if she gets the money she needs, and the guests just drop off gifts. I feel like that's the kind of tactic she's got for this.
It's not great to say this, but I'm not expecting any less of her. I can see her doing that, using other people's money to pay for her wedding and then get extra. Okay, no, I shouldn't assume that. It's not good. I feel like I'm overanalyzing the situation a little bit.
Okay, I'm telling you to not give her any money gifts or other gifts for now. Before we give anything to Patty, I want the money I lent to her back in my account.
Well, I guess we should get that off her first. Okay, should I just say congratulations and that's it? Not give her anything?
Yeah, I think it's better to do that. She needs to learn to pay back money that she owes people, especially me, because I'm a brother. Let's do that instead. But we have to wonder if there's even going to be a wedding held in the first place. This is not making any sense to me at all.
Okay, well, how about we think about what to do after we get her wedding invitation in the mail? Let's not worry too much about it for now.
She might still bring it up with you again, but you can just let her rumble and not take any of it in. To be honest, she's always been delusional. She thinks that she can get what she wants and not owe anyone anything. It's actually a miracle that she was able to find someone to marry her.
Okay, I get it, but you don't need to be so mean about your own sister, Randall. I'm glad that she's able to get married to someone. Anyway, yeah, I'll ignore her if she keeps bringing up money, and I won't worry too much about that situation for now. I'll just focus on work and us. Wow, I really thought this wouldn't happen. Even after all my efforts, you won't give me any congratulatory money? I know you have a lot of money saved up, Sandy. Have you not even tried to prepare the check you have for me? This isn't a huge task for you to do, so what's the holdup, huh? Huh? Congratulatory gift? I don't know what you're talking about, Patty. What gift are you referring to? Of course, I'll get it to you by the time the wedding is held. Nice try, Sandy. No, I'm not waiting any longer for this. Is this some kind of joke? Do you think I find this funny, Sandy? It's not good if you don't have it prepared by the end of the day today. Just give me 10 times as much as you would a friend, okay? I'm going to be related to you very soon, and it's only natural for me to get a substantial amount of money. Now cough up. You're not being serious right now, are you? You want the money today. That's not something that I can just do for you. I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's it. Look, where are you right now? Are you close? Are you going to be coming to the wedding venue anytime soon? Huh? What do you mean come to the wedding venue? How can I get there? I'm all the way in Malaysia. I'm not in the country right now. Wait, what? Why on earth are you in Malaysia now? Why are you there and not here? I don't get it. Don't you remember what I do for a job, Patty? I have to go overseas quite a bit for business trips. I'm on a business trip right now in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Hold on a second. What's going on today over there? What venue are you talking about, Patty? Hey, why are you being so dismissive of the information I'm trying to tell you? Would you please cut it out? I've had enough issues trying to deal with you. It's my wedding day, you stupid fool, and I was asking if you're coming to the ceremony. That's what I said before. Can't you read? Are you kidding me with this business trip nonsense? Is this a joke? Do you realize what you just said? It seems like you put your own work before my wedding ceremony. Why would you do this to me when I asked you to come to my wedding and bring me gifts and all that jazz? Am I not important enough for you or something? I'm going to be a family member. You've got a terrible personality, you know that, Sandy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now just wait a minute, okay? You really need to stop attacking me and calm down, all right? You're not going to listen to me if you don't chill out. This is obviously some sort of misunderstanding, Patty. I feel like things weren't communicated well when it came to your wedding. This is just impossible. I can't believe you'd be so ignorant. What kind of person are you for choosing your work over a wedding ceremony? It's like you purposefully went on a business trip so that you didn't have to go to my wedding. You knew that it was going to be held today. How has Randall not divorced you already? I can't bear to call myself a relative of yours. It's just not natural when you're so horrible. I'm not going to forgive you for doing this to your own sister-in-law. I don't want to see your face around here ever again. Just because you're not here doesn't mean I don't get my money, so hand it over, Sandy. Are you going to give the money to Randall so that I can get it from him? After you exploding at me like that? No, I'm not giving Randall anything so that he can give it to you. You don't deserve it after the way you've talked to me. What the heck, Sandy? Are you really intending on not giving me the money? So you're not going to part out for any congratulatory gifts or money? This is the worst thing ever. This is going to make or break my wedding. You know that, right? Canceling my wedding would be the worst thing on the planet. Patty, enough. Would you just listen to me for a few seconds so I can say my side of the story? Why should I, when you're the one who's provoking me to act like this? You've got some nerve choosing your stupid job over my wedding day. I'm going to do my best in kicking you out of my family once and for all, so you better be ready for my wrath. Patty, I'm not provoking you one little bit. If you must know, I never received an invitation to your wedding in the first place. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean you didn't get an invitation? I told you that I was having a wedding ceremony, and you should have come. Would you stop being so unreasonable and stop yelling like this? Because this is getting us nowhere, all right? I didn't get an invitation sent to my house, so how was I supposed to know whether or not to come to your wedding, Patty? How was I supposed to know that the date and time of the wedding? I also had no idea where you were holding the ceremony either. There was no way I could go. Why the heck do you keep mentioning this mysterious invitation? What the heck are you talking about, Sandy? Okay, now I'm just confused. Typically when you have a wedding, you send out invitations. I didn't get one at all. But what invitation are you referring to? I don't remember sending anything out. I was just telling people about the wedding. Yes, and that's what I've been trying to say to you through this shamble of a conversation, all right? It hasn't been sent to me. I haven't received anything from you. Do you see what the problem is here, Patty? Do you finally understand what I'm talking about? Huh? Problem? Why would you not getting an invitation be a problem when I told you about the wedding in the first place? What on earth are you talking about? You mentioned it, but you never said any of the details or anything of the sort. I feel like nothing is connecting anymore. Look, what it all boils down to is that Randall and I never received an invitation from you to go to this wedding you're having. When a wedding's going to take place, the people you want to invite need to know the date, time, and location, Patty. Also, you send out invites so that people can RSVP. It's the process that notifies you of how many people are going to attend. How can I attend your wedding if I haven't received an invite in the first place? I also don't know who to contact so that I can RSVP. I didn't know your wedding was today. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize I had to do and say all of those things. Is that really true? What? What do you mean by that? You have to invite people so that they know the details. It's pretty self-explanatory, no? But I haven't heard a lot of people who get married do that. I thought it was more or less through word of mouth. Huh? You thought it was through word of mouth? Did you not know that an easier way is to send out invites to people so you don't have to go to every single person? What can I say, Sandy? I didn't know that doing that would be better. In fact, it's a pretty common thing for people to do when you hold an event, Patty. It's on you if you didn't think of that. You can't blame me for not knowing. Wow, you really have misunderstood the entire situation, Patty. Why did you think people would show up even though you didn't send invitations? Well, I thought that I could just tell everyone that I was getting married and people would just show up. I didn't know that I physically had to make invites for people. But I don't get it because it's common sense to send out invitations, Patty. Well, if you forgot to invite me and my husband to the wedding, does that mean that you didn't send out any invitations to anyone? Does that mean no one's going to show up? Wait a minute, what? No one's going to come since I didn't send invites to people? This is really bad, Sandy. Well, you were the one who didn't announce it in an invite, so it's on you if you forgot or had no idea how to do it. You should have known the basics and how to throw a wedding. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me right now. What am I supposed to do about this, Sandy? Don't ask me, Patty. I'm not the one who forgot or didn't know how to invite people. Don't you know how to use basic common sense, Patty? Don't you dare talk down like that to me. You're not making the situation any better. You've got to get here right now, okay? Please come to my wedding. Were you not listening to me before, Patty? I'm in Malaysia right now. I'm at work. Would you quit panicking so much? What you should have done is not planned it at a busy time of the year and informed everyone so that people would be there right now. Also, I got in touch with Randall and he just told me that he can't make it to your wedding either. Huh? Are you kidding me? Don't tell me that Randall is overseas as well, too. Why can't he make it? He's my own brother, for goodness sake. No, calm down. He's still in the States. He just didn't know about your wedding today, so of course he has other plans. He's going to miss it. He didn't know. I tried to contact Mom, and she said that they're out of state today because they're attending some memorial for a relative or something. What is happening? I can't believe this is happening. I tried to catch up with my friends, but apparently they all have plans today. Well, it makes sense because you didn't give a lot of time to people to get ready for a wedding or even let them know when it is. I don't know how you're going to explain yourself out of this one when it comes to your new husband. He's going to be devastated. The entire blame can't be put on me, though. I had no idea what to do. Please help me out here. Why are you treating me like I'm saying something stupid? Do you think it's strange that I didn't know what to do for my wedding? I didn't mean to sound weird. Well, it's weird to me, considering most people do know how to invite people to events. If you didn't know, you should have gotten a wedding planner. Look, I've got important work to do, so good luck with everything over there. Excuse me. Sandy, I had to cancel my wedding. This is a complete disaster. I can't believe this is happening to me. Well, what did I tell you? You didn't invite anyone, so of course things weren't going to go right, but good job for trying. Why are you speaking to me like this? How could you? I have had the worst day, and you've decided to be so rude to me. It's because I'm so done with you treating me badly, Patty. All you do is talk badly about me and what I do when I work hard for my family. Look, what are you contacting me for when you've been so cruel to me? Can't you just leave me alone, Patty? Please? I didn't mean to, okay? I'm sorry. I just really need your help because the wedding got canceled. I still have to pay for the venue, but I don't have the money right now. I thought that I would be able to ask Dad for some money so that I can cover the payment, but he already thinks I'm such a disappointment, so I don't want to do that. I had to cancel the wedding because no one bothered to show up, so all that money is wasted. It's their fault that I need to pay for this. Are you kidding me right now, Patty? You do realize you're 34 years old, right? You didn't send out invites. That's on you for no one showing up. You do realize you can't just go running to your dad or to people with money just because you're in trouble. You need to learn to get out of it yourself, Patty. Please help me, Sandy. I know you have a lot of money in your savings account. I just need your help with this. Are you stupid, Patty? I'm not going to give you any money. You need to deal with the consequences yourself. I'm not doing anything more for you, and neither is Randall. He's ignoring you, and from now on, I will be as well. You need to learn what you've done and actually use your brain instead of everyone else's to get out of tricky situations. Please don't contact me again, Patty. I am done dealing with your nonsense. Remember to send out invitations when you redo your wedding for next time. In the end, Patty was abandoned by her entire family and became a laughingstock. It's basic common sense to send out invitations to people for your own wedding. No one wanted to help her, so she ended up with a lot of debt. Currently, she's living as a live-in worker and is working hard to make a decent living for herself. She'll have to work a lot to pay off the debt she owes to her brother and the wedding venue host. This is what happens when you don't have enough common sense. You don't do the things that normal people would do, and things can backfire really easily. Maybe she'll learn a lot from her mistakes.